Welcome back to NGTV does Project M analysis featuring myself, Spencer, my co-host Matt. This time it's going to be a Fox and Roy analysis.
I don't remember anything about this.
I love the fact that I also don't remember anything about it because I feel like it's just better that way. Move your fucking mouse, you ass fuck.
Sorry, dude. What if I want to like point?
You can point at it. You can bring the mouse onto the screen.
I fucking hate Lilat. Pretty sure I said those exact.
Yeah,
words.
you're like, ah, goddamn. This is after we like had a shit time starting the fucking video in the first place.
Only 2 times.
Only 2 times.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm really trying to work in short hop lasers into melee and Project M.
I noticed when you were playing Falco, you were like, I could sense you telling yourself, okay, laser now. Because there would be a pause, and you'd be like, oh, wow, fuck.
So you want to walk us through what happened right there?
Sure. Okay. So this is a classic case of Waveland. Oh, no, that wasn't even a classic case of Wasteland. I was hard reading a roll or something like that, or a dash forward to get me. And I just didn't space right it. I just did it, like, bad. Either that, or I meant to do a side attack instead of a down, and, like, I messed up my input. So
let me explain what happened right there. As you can see, I'm practicing multi-shines, and I just got a couple right there.
And every time Matt practices multi-shines, I know that it's instantly a chance to like get the fuck out of him, apparently.
So I was really preoccupied with my multi-shines, and then Spencer.
Well, we're doing an analysis, bro.
What?
This ain't the time for, like, practicing new shit.
This is exactly the time. This is why we're doing this.
Yeah, it's true. I did that a bunch today, actually.
Yeah, I know, I could tell. So did I, but mostly Falco stuff.
Matt played a lot of Falco for the Melee videos, so watch out for that.
Nice, that was probably pretty good.
I've been getting better at, just, like, defensive decision making.
Yeah.
I almost died there. That's bad. With Roy, I feel
your movement is very crisp with Roy. I think it's probably your best movement is with Roy, and with.
I feel like I'm very, very. Well, I guess in Project M, Charizard's movement is very, very good for me. When I'm playing on point. In Melee, I feel like Samus's movement when I'm playing on point is probably like some of my best movement.
This stage sucks.
It's the same. Okay, if you take out the way it looks, and you pay attention to the fact that there's slopes on either side.
So right here, it looks like you're gonna read a roll. Right here, you read it.
Yeah.
Well, what you didn't do is you didn't wait long enough for the invincibility to.
Yeah. And I remember thinking like, I'm not gonna stand there and just hit you. I'm going to try to like preemptively make it like chase you, literally tech chase. You know. Which I didn't do at all today.
But the text chasing is you gotta wait.
Yeah, you have to time it. I'm slowly kind of working it in because I'm just historically bad at like waiting, being patient, and when I'm patient, like it plays so much better.
Too long. That's true. You're patient. That was good. See right there.
Oh god, I was so happy
that was
about
good.
that.
But you could have just held the ledge. Like, you could have just held the ledge and I would have died.
And right there, that was a neutral B. That wasn't because the neutral B is faster. And all I needed to do was just hit you, you know?
I mean, that was definitely good. But sometimes I think the simpler options...
Well, that's the problem is, though, it's not simpler for me, though, because I'm really not good at it. Like, I really don't have... Which means I just need to work on it more. And I've been really, like... Like right there, I thought you were gonna go higher and come onto the stage, because I know that in Project M, you tend to mess up trying to hit the legends.
Sweet spot, yeah.
Yeah, and so I figured you weren't gonna try to do that. But I could have also just grabbed the ledge.
Practice short hops.
I was also trying to practice short hops too. But with my Roy game, it's a really grab-based, like, kind of...
See right there, you went for the tech read again, but then didn't wait long enough. Just a second ago.
Yeah.
And if I had waited right there for the shine and wait until you get back on the stage, I would have probably been able to get a gimp.
I've also been like really mixing up with Roy and with Marth my recovery pretty effectively, and I feel like I do a lot of stuff that not a lot of people do, and maybe it's just because I'm tailoring it to you. But like I do a lot of kind of like sometimes I'll side B.
Right there.
Yeah. That's actually almost the exact same situation. Just you changed it up. I'll do a side B like right here, or I'll do just a regular forward air.
See right there. I think you could have like waited, just like literally waited, and then
I waited both times.
Yeah.
Because I could have waited, stayed in the air, and then jumped again. But I think I had another jump. Although I have a tendency to double jump and then do a down air, or I could have just stopped and then just like done a poke. And here I'm actually trying to avoid your lasers by alternating short hop and full hop, and then double jumps.
Yeah.
And I thought right there you might have let go of your shield to try to get me, and I was trying to kind of bait something out, and I was just gonna down air.
I don't know how I didn't die off the edge. Off the top.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
right there I went for the shine stall, which seemed to work, and then I missed the fucking ledge.
Yeah, I think I need to drill like ledge guards.
Yeah.
Like maybe just play against you, like against like Falco or Fox, and then just literally just forward smash you off the edge, and then you come back, and then all I need to do is just wave dash back and grab the ledge or something like that.
So this right here looks like he just tried to fastball and then didn't grab the ledge.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, what the hell? It's so weird. And I'm right there, so I feel like I should have, but maybe I should have moved my stick towards the edge more. You know? What's really strange about it is I didn't up B afterwards.
Ledge dash. Well, I think it happened too fast.
And I guess if I'd up B, his has more of an angle to it, so it would have just got caught underneath.
So right there, I read the counter.
You read the counter? Well, you also covered a lot of options there, because I could have come down with a down air, too.
So right here, I'm trying to make you approach with using the lasers like you're supposed to, as a spacing.
And right here, I'm basically just dodging and waiting, and I'm kind of doing like some risky maneuverability to try to get you to come at me. Right there, it didn't pay off. But usually what happens, if you go back farther in the video, when we're in that kind of scenario, you end up coming at me. Oh, this is the same scenario.
I know. Just give me more time to talk.
Yeah.
Into the next.
Usually you'll come at me, and then I'll mix it up by either doing a poke, or I'll do a forward air, or even a side B, because it comes out faster. To basically just fuck with you.
So there's like a triple up air to kill.
It's pretty good.
I don't know, for some reason Norfair is not a good stage for me.
I like Norfair.
Like, I like it. I think it's a good stage. I just like...
I used to hate stages with platforms right at the edge, but I actually...
These ones move.
Yeah, they do move. But I prefer stages like that.
I know on, like, Charizard, I get fucking wrecked on this stage.
Yeah. You know what game this is from, right?
It's Samus's game?
Yeah. Samus's game. Super Metroid.
Well, Metroid.
Like the Metroid series, I guess. Right there, I didn't make a decision and stick with it.
What the fuck happened to my stock?
Oh yeah, let's go back to that. I think you SD'd. Or did I just get a quick gimp? I got like a quick lucky. You DI'd kind of badly. But right here, like I didn't make a decision as to which way I wanted to smash DI, and that like cost me. Oh, that's good.
So in this, it's harder to do the trick where you can dash attack like through their shield and miss the grab.
So right here, I'm actually focusing. Actually go back to the previous one. I think one more time. Yeah. Right here, I'm actually focusing on not being too close to get hit by your get up attack, by your.
So right here, you're like crouching. And I'm just gonna recover high. You're not gonna be able to cover it. I mean, you kind of did, but it wouldn't have been the same effect.
If I had had better timing, I could have just done that then, or I could have done that down air and like really fucked you up. You know? That was like amazing. I don't know how that happened. I do that all too often. Because I'm actually planning on like, well, not read the wrong roll, but I'm actually planning on doing a crouch cancel attack, and I do a dash attack instead.
You need a down tilt?
Well, yeah, but crouch canceling a dash into.
Oh, my dash?
No, just like I dash forward and then like stop and then do something else, and I mess it up like consistently while at the edge while trying to ledge guard, as both Roy and Marth. Damn, I just fast fell at the end. That wasn't. That's another time of Matt practicing shit, and I came down and just basically evened it out. Well, actually, not even evening it out. I was actually still ahead. This is some crazy back and forth right there. I was like, oh, I feel like there's a lot of meta going on there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because on both sides, there were easy answers, but I feel like we were trying to take those into account.
So right here, I'm meaning to up air you. Right when you get up on that ledge. Right here. Twice. I short hop it by accident.
Isn't it crazy how like I'll short hop things by accident more often than I'll short hop things on purpose? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I totally missed the tech
I just short hop the back air.
Yeah, I missed the tech right there because literally I thought I had died. Because I left the screen, and I thought I was at a higher percent than what I was.
Those are some nice little short hops.
Yeah. That was bad. In fact, I remember thinking, oh, I should have just side beat like once. I think I said that out loud, actually. Right there, I was trying to space with the wave dash, and it seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah, and then I get caught underneath the fucking stage. Damn.
That was an interesting one. I think we both flubbed kind of quite a bit, and we're just kind of like, you know, kind of surviving, really, in a weird way. This stage is generally pretty even between us. There, I like opted not to do anything like crazy. I just opted just to kind of like let whatever happen because I knew my DI would take me to the stage. Oof, that was crazy.
Yeah, so I just empty hopped right there to bait out an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Boom. Nope.
Yeah, you do that quite a bit in these exchanges. Or you started doing that more often just in general with the spaces, which is, you know, worked for the most part. And I feel like in some... Oh, I was so lucky.
Should have just, like, ledge guarded.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looked like it. I was at the very, very edge of my shit. Right there, I was trying to space something out. You see how, like, I moved just slightly?
Mm-hmm.
Go back real quick because I wanted to make a comment about something and then I like lost it in the midst of all this. Was it about the empty hops? Oh yeah, it was about the empty hops. My bad. So yeah, I've actually come up with strategies to take care of it with some characters in certain situations, which just, you know, boils down to waiting, or just switching up my approach. Like if you don't come down all the way, I just wave dash back instead. You know, just like don't even go for anything, or jump and meet you.
So right here, I'm trying to wall you out with back airs.
You do a pretty good job of it, but with Marth and Roy, it's so easy to like get through the wall by outranging you with the sword. That's a pretty good DI on my part. Right there, I didn't want to do that dash attack at all.
So right there, I tried to get cheeky.
Yeah.
And just try to take the stock.
Well, you know, to make you feel better about it, I think Westballs did like a crazy...
yeah, that's where I got the idea from.
doing the dance. We were trying to wave dash more. Oh, but dash dance more and dash dance, and that was the result of that, was not getting the dash in the beginning, so you just end up turning around a bunch. So I think I just SD'd
strats.
Yeah.
What happens right here?
Oh no, I just didn't make it back.
No, you just didn't make it back.
I think I DI'd weirdly. I don't know. This stage has a lot of space on either side, so it's easy just to get lost out there.
Mm-hmm.
My spacing is so much better with Roy than it is with Marth for some weird reason. Oh, look at that. I was doing like some spinning
this
walk
is some
thing.
like crazy movement from you right here. Look at that.
That's cool. Dude, like, and then I did a sticky
walk. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been accidentally sticky walking with Roy and Marth for a while now. I just can't consistently do it because it's just like part of my movement with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to try to make it happen just because it looked cool, but I wasn't utilizing it in any particular important way.
So right here, this was like super unsafe. If you just back aired,
yeah,
like I just right there, super unsafe. Should not have done that.
And I was facing away when I went to go for the grab.
So I could tell that you were gonna go high. I could tell that you knew that I was gonna go high. So I kind of like prayed.
Yeah. See right there, I did another dash when I wanted to do just a poke.
Mm-hmm.
And then I last second switched because I knew you were gonna go high, and like I was so like happy that I was able to make that switch because usually I don't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you were banking on the fact that I wasn't going to, and then it turned into like almost like a bait. Like I baited you to go high, accidentally, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, right there, you see that? Go back. When I land from the down air.
Yeah, you L canceled it. Nice.
That was the single successful L canceled down air that I did. That I was like, oh shit, I actually L canceled that. And right there, I'm like, I'm gonna L cancel this. Like that's all I was thinking about. God damn it. The animation's a little weird sometimes, and you can psych yourself out easily with it because you kind of have to do it, kind of a little bit before you think you should with the down air. Yet another time which I was ready for the crouch and then...
I should have just gone straight. I think I might have been able to make it back.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So yeah, you beat me pretty... 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. It was one... I got one and then you got one and then I got two.
Yeah.
So, anything in particular you want to mention as far as your play against Roy? Your approaches?
There's some times that I would shine... like happen like I don't know if I'll be able to get it. I should have looked at the time when I did it, but like I would shine right after like you'd come back from the ledge, and then I would just stay in the whole shine state, you know. I would wait the whole shine instead of jumping out of it, or doing anything, and then you punish me for it like twice.
I got you. There's a couple of times where I would shield. Go back like maybe...
Well, yeah, I think the one I'm talking about is coming up. Not that, but... It happens over here. So right there, you could have waited.
I was actually about to talk about that right there, which is I waited and held the shield and waited for your...
See right there? I wait the whole time for the shine, and then I get punished for it.
It's a pretty quick punish, though. Like... It's not like a long time. It's like half a second, you know? So usually I feel like I would have missed that, which is I think why you...
Well, you missed it a lot with Marth in Melee.
Just so strange, because they're really not that much different.
But I also think my Melee or Fox is like a million times better than...
Well, back to right before you did the thing you were just talking about. So like, because this shield and then grab is something I never do. It's probably, yeah. I come back, I hit that, and then I do the
that.
No, I do that all the time.
Yeah, no.
It's right here. And then so I waited the 2 hits and waited for you to be in shield stun, and right after you did it, I grabbed you. I've been doing that a lot lately.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like for Fox against Roy, I feel like it's very easy for me to just jump and space out.
Broken it. Mm-hmm.
Jump and space out like airs, like air attacks, and basically be able to, interrupt almost any combo that you have going. So I don't know how you would necessarily like. What do you do with Falco and Fox and Melee that you do differently in Project M?
I don't know.
Really weird. Because I know that.
I mean, they're similar, but they're not exactly the same.
I know, yeah, and that's and that's the thing. I think with especially today with Falco, just in general, in Melee, it felt like you played a more. You forced me to approach more often, more effectively, and then you would fake me out a lot, and you did a lot of baits. And then I feel like your combos were a lot more intelligent. Like your follow-ups were more take the stock geared. And I feel like because with Falco, it's so easy for you to do that because I think you killed me with the drill spike like almost every time. You would combo me into that and just send me down. Like basically can combo me with Falco. And here, you weren't getting nearly as many combos.
Well, I didn't get any shield spikes.
You didn't get any
shine spikes.
Yeah, which is crazy because you usually shine spike me quite often, especially against Marth. But then again, you've been using Falco basically all day today in Melee. So I feel like if you had played Fox in Melee, you would have shine spiked me quite a bit still, or at least gone for it more often. But it just didn't seem like you went for any of the usual setups. You played a lot of like build percent, but you didn't do enough close out the stock scenario kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure.
I also got comboed like a lot. I think your game was on point.
My spacing was pretty good, and it was minimal too. Because usually with like Marth,
well, I think the main thing is that the issues that you have are attacking way too soon, like trying to read text or whatever. You attack way too soon.
Yeah.
And then if you edit that, then I think that will improve your punish game by like, I don't know, like 100%.
Yeah.
Because you're going from 0 punishes to punishing everything. Right?
Yeah, because I'm
and I think that you picked up a lot of more punishes on this when I would tech or if I missed tech or whatever.
Yeah.
Which you still don't really do that much with Marth in
Melee.
Yeah.
And with Marth, it feels like I have to do more to follow up. I feel like there's more DI on your part and more avoidance. Here, it didn't feel like you tried to avoid me at all in the air.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think I did.
I could just string shit together, and I feel like that's something. Maybe move toward me more as I'm coming forward, so I'll miss you, or move as far out and up as possible because I have I have a set limit on how high I can go, and you can jump probably 1.5 times higher than I can.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel like that, and then just not focusing enough on like the usual Foxy kind of combos.
Yeah. Well, I had a couple really good combos. On that last game, I think on your second stock, we watched it like 6 times, but
yeah,
where I comboed you all the way across the screen, and then I missed the shine, and then you hit me with a.
I did a couple of those. It was kind of like when we're watching Mewtwo and Paragon, where he did stuff like that too, or Axe, where they would be in the middle of getting comboed, and then I would just like eke out one hit and just like interrupt your whole flow, and then regain balance. And I think that's something I missed today with Marth, which is I wasn't, even if I did get that hit, I wasn't able to like regain my balance the same way.
Yeah.
And follow up. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm relatively happy with that as far as the way everything went. I feel like there were still some flubs on my part. Obviously, we talked about them, but I think more than just those, my recovery was kind of bad overall. But I wasn't off the stage as often, so.
Yeah, and I think your punish game was much like you still missed like a bunch of stuff, but it was more 50-50 than
you could tell that
it's ever been before.
Yeah, you could tell I was actually thinking about it.
Also, you need to L cancel.
Yeah, I wasn't L canceling at all.
Yeah.
I lean on not L canceling because my game is more full hop based. and ground like grab based.
Yeah, I did
with Roy.
notice that this Roy is more ground based. I was going to mention that during the game on Pokemon Stadium, one that I won.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do a lot of and I try to do the same stuff, and I feel like that's why my Marth is so bad right now, because I try to do the same stuff I do with Roy that I do with Marth, and it's just not the same. Because I do a lot of stuff with Roy that really work, as far as down throwing, and then getting you on the tech much quicker, and being able to follow up with basically my whole game is just get him towards the side, and then like figure that shit out when I get there. And with Martha, I try to do a similar thing, and then I'm constantly at war with myself about what strategy I want to use. Like, okay, he's a spacey, I gotta try to do the thing, but don't force it, So it's like, and then what stage do I try
pretty much you have to force everything.
Yeah.
There is no like hit a couple buttons and then you get to do a combo.
No, you have
to.
Like
you is 100% like you are forcing them to recover this way so that you can do this, and that way it's like a string of things things, and then you like for every new little blip of it's like a timeline, right? Like you have like little blips of everything, but every single one of those blips you have to edit like on the fly and adjust because they're adjusting on the fly.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really hard to do when you're trying to like trying new stuff, because it's not part of
I do that a ton with Peach.
It's like having a bunch of stuff that's copied and pasted, and then you have a bunch of stuff they have to write in manually, and writing in manually is just so much harder, but then the copy and paste stuff isn't as good. Going with your timeline analogy, but yeah, I feel like there's also a difference between trying to make something happen and then overdoing it, and then ignoring everything else and getting totally comboed like crazy, because it's really fast paced, especially going against.
Well, sometimes I'll do that with like versus Charizard. I'm like, I'll just come down on Charizard like 16 times in a row because I'm fucking stupid. And then you up air me the whole time, or up tilt.
I've been on the other side of that too with
you're like
Zelda.
This time is gonna happen. This time is gonna happen.
Like
this
Samus,
time is gonna happen.
Especially Samus versus Peach, where I'll down air over and over and like oh no, it's fine. Like it's not the fact that it's scientifically impossible because her range is so much better. No, it's because I'm just not doing it at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to realize, okay, I just can't do that anymore. That's just not something that I should even worry about.
Yeah. It usually takes me like a game to, to
like see the light,
to like adjust, where you're like, oh, well, we can't do this anymore. Because like this is a good example, Fox versus Roy. I can attempt drill shines a lot, but I can't really attempt drill shines on Charizard as often because his
shit's different.
His shit just like interrupts everything.
Yeah. Well, also he's so much heavier, so he has like no knockback from the shine, especially at lower percents and stuff like that. So it really just doesn't affect him. And I'm able to just like beast through a lot of stuff that is just not the same when I'm playing Roy and Marth.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if you have any particular comments or suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the follow button. Subscribe to this channel, actually, is what you should be doing. I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.